We are going to be driving through the #1 small city in all of Virginia, and Condé Nast actually recently named it a top 5 small city in the United States. Located along the scenic Potomac River, Old Town Alexandria offers a unique and incredible living experience. I took the GW Parkway from Arlington to get there, and in this video we are going to be exploring the streets of Old Town, and as a real estate agent and local, I'll tell you all about the city and neighborhood. We'll go into the rich history, unique character, and all the amenities that make it a sought-after residential destination. And great place for a day trip, weekend visit, or even a vacation. Also, at any time during this video, if you have any questions about the neighborhood, about the real estate, about moving here, reach out to me below. All my contact information is there, and I would love to assist you. So let's talk a little bit about the history. Living in Old Town Alexandria basically means you're being surrounded by history every day. The town's colonial and federal style architecture goes back all the way to the 18th and 19th centuries. I've even showed a few houses, one where George Washington apparently spent his last 4th of July, and another house which was kind of an interesting property, a little quirky, but it was George Washington's brother's carriage house that had been converted into kind of like a detached property. These well-preserved historic homes, complete with charming gas lamps and picturesque streets, create an ambiance that's hard to find elsewhere. And it's great for Instagram as well. You'll see a lot of people taking photos along the streets. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and many others owned houses in Old Town and used to frequent a lot of the same buildings that are still there today. Let's talk about the community of Old Town. So the waterfront area is going to be a little bit more lively. You have amazing views, and there's going to be a mix of condos, row houses, as well as some apartments. And then up the hill, once you get a little bit further from Old Town, it's mostly going to be row houses. And then once you're a little bit outside the neighborhood, there's even some single family houses as well. So there's really a range of housing options, from the historic townhouses to the modern luxury condos with riverfront balconies. And then if you want to go a little bit outside Old Town, you can have some more single family options. The median price point for a row house here is about $1.2 million. And that should get you a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 2,000 square feet. And the room sizes are not going to be massive, but you're paying for an unbeatable location, historic charm, historic property. And then a condo here is going to be about $700,000, and that should get you a nice 2-bedroom, 2-bath property. All right, let's talk about the schools and education. So for schools in Old Town, you have a couple educational options available. So you have the Alexandria City Public School System, which has public elementary, middle, and high school. This is actually where the movie Remember the Titans was based on T.C. Williams High School, which is now Alexandria City High School. But it's one of the best movies of all time. So that's the main high school that serves Alexandria. And then in addition to public education, there's several different private schools in the area. And the proximity to the nation's capital also means an access to a wealth of museums, educational institutions, and cultural experiences for students of all ages. So transportation and commuting options. One of the advantages of living in Old Town is its accessibility. You're close to Arlington, you're close to DC, you're close to Maryland. So as far as the metro goes, there's the King Street Metro Station, which provides access to DC, Northern Virginia, Maryland. And it's not right in the community, but it's kind of on the edge of the community. So it's pretty close by. Usually, depending on where you are, could be walking distance. Additionally, you have major highways like I-495, as well as the scenic George Washington Parkway, which are both easily accessible. So for those who work in DC, the daily commute is very manageable and also very scenic if you go along the Potomac River along the GW Parkway. And then there's also bus lines, and I think some people even bike to work along the Mount Vernon Trail. Local amenities and shopping. So one of the biggest draws to Old Town, besides being a scenic waterfront community, you have dozens of shopping options basically right at your doorstep. King Street is the town's main thoroughfare, and along King Street you have a diverse range of shops and boutiques. So you can find everything from specialty stores to antique stores, art galleries, fashion boutiques. And then you also have the Old Town Farmers Market, which is one of the oldest farmers markets in the country. And it's definitely a highlight of the community, providing residents with access to fresh produce and artisanal goods. And this is even where George Washington used to send his produce from his Mount Vernon estate just down the street to be sold at the farmers market here. All right, real quick, 10 seconds. If you're looking to buy or sell around Old Town, Arlington, the DC areas, reach out to me below. All my contact information is there, and I would love to assist. Let's talk a little bit about the dining and culinary scene. So if you're a foodie, you are in luck. Living in Old Town Alexandria means having access to an eclectic dining scene. You have a diverse array of restaurants, cafes, eateries. If you're into seafood, you can indulge in some fresh catches from the Potomac River. And there's also a variety of international cuisines from Italian to Thai food to many, many others. And a lot of restaurants offer outdoor seating along King Street. So you kind of have more of like a charming and lively atmosphere for residents, visitors, and depending on which restaurant you go, you can have some pretty nice waterfront views. If you're into ice cream, you're also in luck. Forbes magazine actually called Old Town Alexandria the ice cream cone capital of the United States. There's also a pretty good nightlife scene along King Street. There's several different bars that have live music. I've definitely indulged there a few times. You can even check out Gadsby's Tavern, which is where our founding fathers used to meet up for a drink, for some food, hanging out. Thomas Jefferson and George Washington were known to frequent there quite a bit. let's talk about the recreation and outdoor activities. So if you're an outdoor enthusiast, Old Town is definitely a great place to be. Along the waterfront in Old Town, it's a very popular spot for jogging, picnicking, or just enjoying the scenic river views. There are dozens of parks in Old Town. One of the most popular ones is Waterfront Park, which is right along the water, and it's a peaceful retreat. There's well-maintained green spaces, as well as a nice fountain, so it's just a great place to relax. And then if you're looking to get more active, the Mount Vernon Trail, which runs along the Potomac River, offers miles of scenic biking and hiking opportunities. There's also a lot of cultural and historical experiences basically right at your fingertips if you live in Old Town. So you have the Torpedo Factory Art Center, and that showcases a lot of the town's local artists. I think it has over 80 different exhibits. And then you have numerous other historical sites like the Gadsby's Tavern that I mentioned. There's the Carlisle House and many others which kind of go into the town's rich past. And throughout the year, residents can enjoy numerous events and festivals. There always seems to be something going on in Old Town. So you have like George Washington's birthday, there's Scottish heritage events, there's walking tours, even ghost tours if you're into that type of thing. Residents here take pride in preserving the town's historic character, and there's definitely a strong sense of community spirit. There are several neighborhood associations, local organizations that have different opportunities for involvement in the various community projects and initiatives. So if you move here, you can get involved in that and really become, a part of the town. The waterfront lifestyle. So for a lot of people, the waterfront living is a huge draw because it's pretty hard to find waterfront communities around the DC area. And the Potomac River offers not only stunning views, but also the opportunity for various water-based activities. So you have sailing, boating, kayaking, paddleboarding, and more. Additionally, living by the waterfront means enjoying spectacular sunrises and sunsets over the river. So it really creates a serene and picturesque backdrop to just daily life. One of my good friends actually lived right on the river. So we would sit out on his balcony, drink a beer, play a little bit of music, and we could actually see bald eagles. There was a spot on the river where you see a lot of bald eagles. So it was extremely relaxing. quality of life. So overall, Old Town offers a very high quality of life. You have the town's commitment to historic preservation, which ensures residents enjoy a unique and picturesque environment. There's no cookie cutter properties around here. And the mix of historic charm and modern amenities, coupled with that strong sense of community, creates an inviting and welcoming atmosphere. So whether you are sipping coffee at a sidewalk cafe, exploring historic sites, or enjoying the riverfront, life in Old Town Alexandria offers a balance between history and modern living that's hard to match. So reach out to me if you're looking to buy or sell in the Old Town areas, and be sure to watch some more videos on this channel. And as always, definitely leave some feedback below in the comments section. I'm always curious to hear what people think about different neighborhoods, properties, that type of thing. So see you on the next one.